Hello, welcome to Cougar News, where we are by your side with pride. In today's news, the buzz around CCHS is all about prom. Students are finding the perfect dress, the perfect date, and making plans for a perfect evening. Cougar News reporters Blair Medley and Skylar Boshiers have more on what's in store for this 2016 CCHS prom.
Prom will be held this year at the Staples on April 30th, and the theme is Hollywood Glam.
We asked Courtney Evans how she prepares for prom, and she replied with that there's a lot of stuff like we have to set the venue and get the food catering ready and get a DJ involved.
This is an event that students look forward to every year.
Common Core testing Tennessee Ready. All words we hear too often. Well, as many already know, there has been major changes made to the new Tennessee Ready assessments. The big change is that this testing will now be on paper instead of the online MIS program. Some questions many still want to know are what resources are available to the students that are similar to the online program. How will the grading change and what practice resources are available? Reporter Zach Moss spoke with test coordinator Ms. Allison Poston to help get answers to these questions.
I think it's going to be better for the students, but harder for me, because it was much easier for me to be able to control things online instead of having so many books to have to keep up with. Teachers should have highlighters and access to those things that the students should be able to use.
The Tennessee Ready test is scheduled to begin April 25th.
One fish, two fish, green eggs and ham. Famous words from the one and only Dr. Seuss. Our very own CCHS cheerleaders were given the opportunity to participate in Campbell Elementary School's Dr. Seuss Week. Let's hear more on how the cheerleaders helped make Seuss's week a success.
Cheerleaders got the privilege to read books to the Campbell Elementary School children from preschool all the way through 5th grade. They read books that contributed to their Dr. Seuss Week at school. The cheerleaders said that it meant a lot to them to entertain the kids with Dr. Seuss. Faculty and staff at Campbell Elementary were thankful for the CCHS cheerleaders.
Super Tuesday, the day said to help make history here in our country. This day, known as Super Tuesday, is where many states vote to see who will get the nomination for each party in the presidential election. Many say it's a big race this year. CCHS students have been weighing in their opinions on who they believe should be the next president of the United States.
What were you for before Super Tuesday?
Ted Cruz.
Why were you for that candidate?
Because he's a Christian.
What are your opinions on who won the race last night?
I think Cruz should have won.
What about Trump?
Trump was a registered Democrat for 8 years. I think he's a Democrat in a Republican suit.
Thank you. What are you for before Super Tuesday?
Well, I'm only 14 right now, so I didn't really have a candidate I could vote for. But if I was old enough to vote, I don't know, my candidate, that whatever that word was, it'd probably either be Marco Rubio or John Casey, because Marco Rubio, he has a pretty solid presidential name, and I like that name. Just everybody say it to themselves right now, Rubio. And then John Casey, I don't know, I like picking the underdog, seeing if he'll come back. I think he can make a strong comeback. What are you for before Super Tuesday?
Marco Rubio.
Why were you for him?
Because I feel that he's very intelligent and he lays out plans to guide America to the great again.
What are your opinions on who won Tennessee?
Donald Trump, I feel he's arrogant, but I feel like if he got it and he won the nomination that he would do okay, and Hillary, I don't really think she'd do that good.
Thank you.
Which candidate were you for before Super Tuesday?
I was for Donald Trump.
Why are you for him?
I like his ideas of how he's going to run the country if he becomes president.
Who do you think will be the next president of the United States?
Probably Donald. I don't know, but
why?
There's a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people like his ideas of what he's going to do.
Thanks. What are you for before Super Tuesday?
Donald Trump.
Why are you for him?
Because I think he'll make America great again.
What are your opinions on who won the Tennessee election?
Well, I think Donald Trump won the big primary last night. Hillary won the Democratic primary. And I think those two will win the nomination and be a tie race. But I believe Donald Trump will win.
Yeah. Thank you.
The Cougar Credit Union, a new program here at CCHS, is making a difference for students. Students can sign up for an account for free where they can make deposits and use a debit card. Students can visit with Michelle Osborne and the CCHS student volunteers on Mondays and Wednesdays during lunch. Cougar News reporter Eli Fields has more on how students here at CCHS are saving money.
For every deposit students make, they receive 5 Cougar dollars. Once the students have accumulated 30 Cougar dollars, the CCU rewards them by placing an extra $15 in either one of their accounts. The money is then at their complete liberty for students to use whenever they feel like it. We interviewed Miss Osborne about the CCU, and she had this to say about it.
Miss Osborne, how does it help the students now to have an account?
It helps them to learn financial education and how to start saving at an early age. That's the number one important to me for saving money, so it helps them to learn all that early.
Do you think it'll help them prepare for college?
Yes, in college there are a lot of expenses. It's very expensive, and they have to learn to go on a certain budget. So by having their account at the credit union, they're going to learn that to be responsible with it and how to budget that money.
The CCHS Theater Arts Program has been given a special award for their productions. Let's hear more on how our very own Theater Arts program is growing.
On February 21st, 2016, Ms. Ralston and her theater arts classes were given the Elizabeth Mitchell Award for Extraordinary Support. They were awarded this award at the Fairfield Glade Convention Center in Crossville, Tennessee. We asked Ms. Ralston what it meant for her and her students to receive this award, and she said, as a teacher, it was rewarding to pass on the love of theater, and we were very honored and excited. Indeed, this is a very special award. We sat down with Ms. Ralston to talk about the award and the plans for the upcoming spring play.
Hello, I'm Mary Grace Myers, and I'm here with Miss Ralston to discuss her and her students receiving the Elizabeth Mitchell Award for Extraordinary Support. So, Miss Ralston, what does it mean to you and your students to receive this award?
We're very honored to receive this award. We have been supporting the Cumberland County Playhouse in my 5-year tenure as the theater arts teacher here at Campbell County High School, and just to be singled out for our participation is a great honor. We were very honored and very excited. You know, you go out and you support another program and you just think you're helping your students out, and then you find out what a big help you've been to another program. It's a very humbling experience.
Tell us about your upcoming plans for the Campbell County High School Theater Department this spring.
We are so excited. We're doing the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We're mixing it up and doing it our way, which means modern music. We are creating our own sets, our own costumes, props, and as you can see the kids behind me, we are busy at work. We're making rocks, we're making the Yellow Brick Road, Glenda's crown, we've got Dorothy's costume up here ready to cut out and sew, so we are just very excited about that.
Exciting. Well, congratulations on receiving this award, Mr. Ralston, and we wish you and your students the best of luck on the Wizard of Oz.
The Campbell County High School FFA has big plans this spring. Reporter Madison Rogers has been following the FFA as they plan for the future. Let's hear from Madison just exactly what the FFA is up to.
The FFA, or otherwise known as Future Farmers of America, will hold a luncheon for its members. The luncheon will be a presentation of degrees to FFA members. FFA sponsors Mr. Eric Reynolds and Mr. Nathaniel Morton are excited for this event. Members of FFA and horticultural science classes here at CCHS are also preparing for the opening at the greenhouse this spring. The community at Campbell County will be invited to visit and purchase plants and garden needs for CCHS Greenhouse.
The Science Bowl team recently won big. They began their journey at the Hilton Garden Inn for a college fair and banquet featuring guest speaker Jeff Christian from Zero Energy Homes. The team then competed at Pellissippi State Community College in a round-robin style tournament where CCHS received 4th place out of 7 in the Faraday division.
The CCHS JROTC recently competed in a Raider competition at Corbin High School in Corbin, Kentucky, bringing home more trophies for the medallion. Also for this week's student feature, JROTC member Brianna Jones shows that she is in first-class material. Hunter Richardson has more on these wins and on our student feature.
JROTC had a few big finishes in their latest competition. The color guard finished 2nd place, and the Raider team finished 1st in a female tug of war and rope bridge, and in 3rd in obstacle course. This week's student feature is JROTC Sergeant First Class member Brianna Jones. Brianna is an asset to the JROTC program, and her aspirations of becoming a professional photographer. What do you enjoy about photography?
I enjoy taking the pictures, the quality of the cameras, and the view. Everything I take pictures of.
What are your plans for photography?
I plan on getting my own business and hopefully
What do you enjoy about the JROTC program?
I enjoy working out 3 days a week. I enjoy spinning. I enjoy being in charge. Simple things.
Thank you.
The Lady Cougar basketball team finished a strong season with a tough loss in the first round of the regional tournament. Our very own Cougar basketball coach won Coach of the Year, and 2 of our players were awarded top season awards. Sports reporter Zach Sulfridge has more on Lady Cougar basketball.
The Lady Cougar basketball team recently finished their season with a 24-7 overall record. The team placed second in the district, ending their season on a tough first-round matchup against Hardin Valley in the regional arena. Coach Brad Honeycutt was awarded Coach of the Year.
I think that overall we did a lot of good things this season. I think one thing we could have done a lot better is shooting free throws. So I guess if I'd gone back, maybe we should have practiced our free throws a little bit more. I was very proud of them. I think they overcame a lot of obstacles. I don't think anybody really expected us to do as well as we did. So I was definitely proud of them and their good attitude.
Lady Cougar success continues as all district awards were given to junior Sarah Kane and freshman Skylar Bowshears. I'm here now with Skylar. Skylar, how did it feel to win this honor?
It felt good. I felt like it wasn't just an individual award, it was a team award.
What were your overall thoughts on the season?
We had a good season. We had one of the best records the school has had in a while, so it was a pretty good season overall.
The fishing team may be a new program here at CCHS, but they are definitely making a name for themselves. Spring tournaments have started and the Cougar fishing team is weighing in big.
On Saturday, March 5th, the fishing team here at Campbell County High School had a tournament out of Anderson County State Park. This tournament is the Bass Pro Shops trail that the fishing team has had a lot of success in the past. This was the team's first tournament this spring. CCHS juniors Craig Wilson and Trevor St. John placed second, and Cassie Dalk and David Burr placed third. We got to interview Craig Wilson about placing second in the tournament and asked him some questions about what worked for him.
I'm here with Craig Wilson and we're going to ask him some questions about his recent tournament success. So what place did you end up getting in the tournament?
Second.
And how many pounds of fish did you have?
10 something, I don't really remember the exact number.
Did you catch your fish deep, shallow, what?
Some deep and some shallow.
Did you catch them on, was you doing anything particular? Like
crankbait, drop shotting, or not drop shotting, crankbait, grub, and jerkbait. On the rock banks. Just take
Thank you.
Spring sports are favorites here at CCHS, and all of our teams are gearing up for a good opening. Reporter Riley Wallace has been taking a look into our teams to see just how they are preparing for their season. Let's hear from Riley on how CCHS spring sports are going to make history this season.
Julie, interviewing her about her track season. How do you think you'll do this year?
I think it's going to be a learning experience.
What's your personal goal for this season?
To beat my 100 time.
Hi, I'm Riley Wallace, and I'm here with Jake Lasley to talk to him about his soccer season. How do you think you'll do this year?
I think we'll do better than we did last year.
What's your personal goal for this season?
To lead the team in assists.
How often are your games?
1 to 3 times a week.
How long have you played this sport?
Since I was 7.
When's your first game?
March 14th.
Yeah. Good. Hi, I'm Riley Wallace. I'm here to talk with Josh Barker about the tennis season. How do you think your team will do this year?
Right, I'm excited. I think we're going to do well. I think we've got a lot of folks coming back, so a couple of first-year players, so I'm excited. I think we're going to do really well.
What's your team's goal for this season?
Our team's goal is to compete for district and then go to state, but we want to improve from the first game we played, our first match to our last match, and I think that's what we'll do.
Hey, I'm Riley Wallace, and I'm here with Dylan Berry to ask him about his baseball season. How do you think you'll do this year?
Fairly well.
What's your personal goal for this season?
Hit over 250.
Hi, I'm Riley Wallace, here with Nicole Greenwood about her softball season. How do you think you'll do this year?
I think we'll do pretty good.
What's your personal goal for this season?
My personal goal is to get a home run and make the team better.
We have many great teachers here at Campbell County High School, and our Cougar News reporters have been taking a closer look at one teacher who loves teaching and is ready to make a difference.
Chapman is a 32-year-old biology teacher here at CCHS. He's been teaching for 9 years and enjoys teaching the subject because he claims to be a science geek. He first became interested in science at the age of 4 while frying ants with a magnifying glass. On the days he's not in the classroom teaching, he enjoys fishing, reading, coaching soccer, and playing with his 5-year-old daughter, Jaycee. Mr. Chapman is expecting baby number 2 in September.
So AP Biology actually gets to dissect fetal pigs. And this is what they look like before we get to cut them open and see what works inside here and how everything looks. And they'll actually be doing this probably within the next 2 months. So these guys can sit back there in a bag and just kind of chill out until we decide to open them up. So yeah, that is an example of one of the good works we do here.
Thank you.
Now to our entertainment team to see what is topping the charts here at CCHS.
Hello, I'm Bryn Griffith.
And I'm Addison Carson with Cougar News.
At CCHS, we have many forms of entertainment, including music, movies, and books.
If interested in movies, Miss Billy Jo Ralston, theater arts teacher, is practicing for the upcoming school play, which is a modernized version of The Wizard of Oz, being held on May 5th.
If you're curious about music, a choir concert hosted by chorus teacher Mr. John Edwards will be held here at CCHS on May 17th. Another suggestion would be to check out the library, where librarian Miss Jennifer Sills has recently received some new books.
One she has recommended is called Rotten Ruin by Jonathan Mayberry.
I'm Bryn Griffith.
And I'm Addison Carson.
And this is CC Entertainment. For watching Cougar News, where we are by your side with pride. Turn to Cougar News for the latest information here at CCHS.
Feel free to contact us with any news or information. Thank you and have a great day.